Not Scott says, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm. You just heard Not Scott over there telling y'all good morning. I got to answer a question right off the bat this morning. As I'm getting these horses fed this morning, I got got a question I need to answer that I saw asked more than anything about me riding Miss Maggie. And that was this. Jason, how sore were you? How sore? Well, let me answer that for you. I will say, number one, that honestly never crossed my mind. I don't know why. I probably should have. I was just so excited about riding that it never crossed my mind, I reckon. And, well, when you guys started asking me, I was like, I'm not that sore. Really? I'm not. I don't think I was that sore. But I did get a little sore as the day went on and this morning. But it's not really that bad. To be quite honest, I may not even notice it. But since I rode Maggie, I know that it's there. You know what I mean? So, not too bad. I did ride her that day. You know, we edited it down for about 30 minutes. Now, there was some people asking about, number one, is she gated? She is gated. I cannot remember what Maggie is. She's not a Tennessee walking horse. My mind is just left me. But I have to go back and look through my messages and see. Yeah, that really didn't, to be honest with y'all, I was not looking for a specific breed of horse. I wasn't looking for gated or non-gated. And if you don't know what that means, that is the way they, more like their stride more than anything. A gated horse is typically a really smooth stride. You're usually not bouncing real bad on a gated horse. Your most popular, most common horse is probably a quarter horse. And those are non-gated. That's the ones you see a lot in the cattle industry and on the movies and your westerns and all that. Those are typically, for the most part, quarter horses. And again, I was not looking for any type of specific breed or anything. All I'm going to do is just, kind of piddle around the farm, ride for 30 minutes, one day. Maybe 20 minutes the next day, go check the fence lines. Just, I just love horses. I love bonding with them. And I didn't care what breed it was. I didn't care if it was gated or not gated or, my criteria was I wanted a super easygoing, lovable, calm, just having fun here around on the farm. And I just love horses. And, I really didn't even care how pretty the horse was. Honestly, it was just, that was not part of my criteria.
Loretta, you sure need a bib when you have your breakfast. You are not a very clean eater. Peaches is, I hate to tell you. Peaches doesn't need a bib. Oh my goodness. I shouldn't have put it on that heel, should I? Let's push it on down. All right, enjoy your breakfast, girl. Look at me one more time. That's some good stuff, isn't it? You can't even come up for air. Just for comparison, Peaches just takes her time, doesn't make a big mess, leaves everything in the bowl. Differences in pigs. Right, Peaches?
I was just about to tell y'all how much rain we've gotten in the last couple days, and it started sprinkling there for a minute. Right on cue, right? But no, I checked the rain gauge this morning and it showed 4 inches, which is more than we've gotten in the last 2 months combined. Maybe longer than that. but definitely the last 2 months combined. I'm hoping all y'all out there that need rain are getting it, because it's been kind of rough. Kind of been a rough year so far for a lot of folks. A lot of folks. All right, Miss Holly, let's go to the barn, see what Mama's up to, and if the rain holds off, show everybody what we're doing different with two of the main head honchos here on the farm. Okay. Also, I would like to let y'all know that 1st of May, May the 2nd, we will be, well, it'll be a whole new launch, a lot of new stuff over on the website. Cast iron seasoning will be back in stock, and we got a new kids book coming out, among other things. So May the 2nd, so y'all be on the lookout for that coming up this weekend. Oh, girl. Come on, girl. You gonna stay in there? So let me show you what we have changed up with the pigs here on the farm. And that is, of course, lovely Loretta and the boss lady, Miss Peaches. So y'all, I had somebody reach out to me who's big in the show pig world. And believe it or not, there is a show pig world out there, just like people show dogs or people show horses. Anyways, they reached out to me and said, Farmer Jason, we absolutely love y'all shows. Everyone and our kids love the kids shows. Speaking of kids shows, just popped in my mind. I got a squirrel moment. Started on a kids video 2 days ago, and it started raining on me. So I got one in the works. I'm going to try to finish it up and hopefully have it out by either the end. It was going to be the end of this week until it just started raining, and it was only supposed to rain for like a half a day, and we're going on 2 solid days now, a little over 2 days now. But kids video is coming out really soon. Now back to our regular scheduled program. But anyways, they said, we love y'all, and we think you should get some spray conditioner like we do the horses. It's a spray and conditioner that you just leave in there, and then you brush them, and it conditions the hair and their skin of the pigs. And so they suggested it, and y'all, our Tractor Supply had some. Right here, look at this. I can't believe it. I honestly cannot believe they had this. Now, it had some dust on it. I don't know how long these bottles have been there, but I got 2 of them, and I think they're gonna last a long time, to be quite honest with you. I asked them about this one. They said, that's perfectly fine. You know, we're not showing pigs. We're just, you know, helping them feel and look their best. And y'all know how Peaches is. And Loretta is starting to turn into I was going to say a little diva, but kind of a big diva herself, to be honest with you. And they said, that's perfectly fine right here. And again, we're not sponsored by any of these folks. This is just what our farm store had. And yeah, I grabbed it up. Smells good too. Smells like cherries. Because our pigs do have dry skin. They do. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. They do. Now the mineral oil we do put on, and we started putting it on Loretta's food too, does help with that. But that's not the reason why we put the mineral oil on the pig's food. We do that to keep them regular. And also the multivitamin, the little children's vitamin. We also give that to our pigs. Peaches is out in the pasture. We'll go look and see if Loretta's over here. I'll show you how this works. And Loretta does not mind it in the least. Now Peaches, I realized I got to spray the brush, and brush Peaches. And I bought them a really soft brush right here. It's not a hard brush, it's a soft brush. The pigs are now full-fledged divas now, as if they wasn't already. You can imagine how big Peaches and Loretta's heads are now, since they're getting, you know, groomed and primped and cherry conditioner. I seriously probably should get me a sign that says Farmer Jason Hair Salon. Yeah. Between pigs, donkeys, and horses. Next thing you know, it'd be emus, or we have Big Moody in here. If I get Big Moody, I'm gonna get me a car wash brush. This brush is not gonna do it. I'd be here for 4 hours. But let's go see if the lovely one is over there, and I want to show y'all. She enjoys it a lot, and let me go show y'all how this all works it out here and stuff. Oh man, I tell you the truth, you gotta love them. You gotta love them. There she is out yonder. Tip's playing king of the mountain over there, and the rest of the crew's over there. Good morning, Snow White and the ladies. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all can see, oh goodness. I see it looks like Laura and Bo Peep over there playing. Now it's Top and Capri playing. Once they see me, they're gonna stop and come over here, but that's pretty funny. Now it's Bootsy and Fifi. Goodness gracious. Good morning, Jessie. How you doing, lovely? How you doing? I mean, Jessie, I'm sorry. Honey, good morning, honey. Hey, baby. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's fairly cool out here. I had rolled my sleeves up, but I may roll them back down. Sun's not out and the wind's blowing. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. I may not have to. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Come on in here, girlfriend. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here to my salon. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on in here. Come on. I don't want you to mess my camera up. Come on. Come on, let's show them how this works. Yeah. Let's show them. Let's show them how this works. I knew you'd stop once I started brushing you. Yeah. I knew you'd stop once I started brushing you. You know, I said it smells like cherries, but it almost got a cinnamon smell to it as well. Yeah. Come on, let's get you up here. Yeah. Look how beautiful you look now. Oh my goodness. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at you. Yeah. Look at you. Did I miss any spots? Did I miss any spots, girl? Say. Now you're gonna roll around on the mud. That's all right though. That's all right. Yeah. That's all right. Yeah. Let's see if I can get some right around in here. But as y'all can see, somebody loves this now. Absolutely loves this. Yeah, Shake and Bake is steadily behind you there, girl. They look like the paparazzi back here. They sure do. It definitely makes you shiny, I can tell you that. And any of that dry skin. Yeah, get rid of that dry skin. Now, pigs are notorious for that, and you know, they're gonna lay around in the mud and make a waller, and their skin's gonna go from wet to dry to wet to dry and have dirt caked up on it and all that kind of good stuff. So anything we can do to help them out, And I certainly appreciate those good folks reaching out to me. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. All right, girl. You done. You are done. Look at you. Look how shiny you are. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Y'all, something else. Something else, girl. She's just gonna go to sleep now. I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. No. Going to sleep. So I'm hoping, y'all, I'm hoping that this grooming and primping and spa treatment might finally be the thing that actually gets me over that hump and we get that 25 cents. Caught the boss lady napping. So I'm gonna go ahead and get her taken care of real quick while she's in her stall. I want to kind of do it on the same day, that way I don't get off, you know what I mean? Like a semi-schedule per se. Right, baby? Yeah. Oh, Peachy. Yeah. I know. I know. Yeah. Oh, goodness. You're gonna feel so good and look so good and smell good, girl. Oh my goodness. Yes, you are. Look at her, y'all. Isn't she pretty? Look at that. Look how shiny she is. Look at that. Yeah. You can see her skin right there, that oil, whatever that's in there, the skin oils and conditioners. Looking mighty fine, boss lady. Yes, you are. Mighty fine. Right there. And also, I do take Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. If you do want to tip me, little tip jar. I'll text you over my information. And, you know, if you feel generous this morning, then I appreciate you. All right. I mean, you's already beautiful, but whoo, girlfriend, you and Loretta, y'all gonna turn some heads around here now. I gotta go tell the goats over here about their big surprise that I got headed their way. They don't know about it yet. They don't know about what I'm about to do for them. Hey y'all, I got a big surprise coming. Y'all just hold tight. Just hold tight, okay? Big surprise. Y'all gonna love it. You hear me, Big Red? Y'all gonna love this. Yeah. Y'all gonna love this, buddy. Yes, y'all are. Yes, y'all are. All right, triplets, I'll be right back. Well, not right back, but I'll be back in just a few. All right, so the big surprise is, well, I got to go cut blackberries. And they're gonna love when I get done with it. But it's time to, actually I'm falling back. I don't let them get just a little too out of control. But not too bad we can't handle it. It's not gonna take us that long. But let's go cut some blackberries and let me show you what we're doing if you don't know. Hey Holly, let's go cut some blackberries, girl. Come on. Load on up. Let's go. Load on up. Come on, girl. Yeah. We gotta go cut some blackberries. Yeah, we do. All right, so you guys remember that we grow our blackberries on this trellis. But what we don't want is we don't want all this new growth that you see here. All we want is what's on this trellis. And we've been doing it this way for years now, and it works so well. It's easy to harvest. It creates some really big, juicy blackberries. And everyone's always surprised at how many blackberries this produces. If you want a really, really detailed view on how to do this, go to Petals from the Past YouTube channel and just look at their blackberry content. He's got several videos out there. Now, he has tweaked it. I know when I first show people this, and then what I'm doing here, a lot of people will say, oh no, you're cutting next year's growth. And technically I am, but I don't want this right now. We'll let this do this, and this new growth like this come around in the fall. And then we'll save some canes. But right now, we're not worried about these canes. We want to do a cane suppression method, and that's what this is called. The only downside to doing this method is the pruning. I have gotten behind on it, as you can see, and it does not take back blackberries long. Hello, Scots. Another question I'll get asked while I'm doing this is, Jason, what variety of blackberry is this? This is Kiowa blackberry, and it does have thorns, but it will produce by far the biggest and most productive blackberry out there. Now, we have a thornless variety called Natchez back there. It is from the University of Arkansas. And if you don't know this, Arkansas, their ag department is known for blackberries. Mary Carl and myself did a blind taste test between the Natchez and the Kiowa, and neither one of us knew which one was which, and both of us liked the Kiowa a good bit better. Not that the Natchez is not good, but both of us are like, man, this one's way better than the other. Now, some of my blackberries did suffer from that crazy weather pattern we had. That's why I don't have any on the top up here. You can see this whole top section is pretty much bare. But we're gonna have lots of blackberries regardless. Now, the thornless variety, I do not train like this. And the only reason being is basically time, how much time it takes to do this, and it's thornless. So that's the other reason. That's what's great about this method, is that you can harvest the blackberries without getting stuck by thorns. And there you go. You can see how this works, and you can see all the blackberries that we're already starting to see here, all in these areas, and you can see how easy it is to harvest them right here. Since these blackberries have not been sprayed with anything, this is one of our goats' most favorite treat in the world. And also, these are new shoots, so the stems are really soft. They'll eat this entire plant. But as you can see, the thornless varieties are also loaded down. One more thing before we go feed these blackberries to the goats, and then we're gonna fertilize them with this new berry blend fertilizer from Halt right here. Strawberries, blackberries, and I've already started using this. This is my first year using this, so I'm super excited to see how this does this year. The rain's coming in, we're gonna get everything fertilized, blueberries, figs, blackberries, and of course we're gonna hit our roses too. Get some fertilizer on those guys because we're about 10 days behind on schedule on those guys because we hadn't had any rain. So we're gonna put some rose fertilizer out on the roses. Come on, girl, load up. Let's go. Come on. Get your baby. Get your baby. Get your baby. Now, come on, let's go. Oh boy, come on, let's go. Have a hard enough time keeping up with myself, you know? Yeah. I'm gonna put it over here because you're gonna drop it. Yeah, you're gonna drop it if I don't, okay? Won't know where it is. And we got this we need to go put out at the farm stand. I'm a little skeptical of this, but people swear by it. We're gonna find out. This little hack. All right, girl, let's see how this, well, I know how this is gonna go. I don't have to see how this is gonna go. The goats are gonna love this. Everybody's getting in over on the act over here, aren't they? Yeah, everybody. Believe it or not, donkeys are big foragers. Some even say they're more foragers than they are grazers. And you can see Honey right here is eating the blackberries right there. And here comes Aunt Jessie. Well, y'all enjoy your treat. I'm gonna go put this little hack out. Got a little ladybug right here, and that is a ladybug. It ain't one of them crazy ones, whatever, them Asian beetles. See, Jessie's getting some. So donkeys are great foragers. So if y'all remember last year when Jamie from Suits to Boots came over, and you know, they stayed at our farm because we had the big meet and greet last year, and she played a little trick and put the picture of her and her little chicken in our farm stand, and she got stung by a wasp because there was a wasp nest hidden in there that we didn't know about. And you know, we go to the farm stand daily and never saw it, never got bit or anything like that, but she did. And well, I had a lot of y'all reach out to me and say, get this, and it'll stop them. Now I'm telling you, I'm a little skeptical. I'm a doubting Thomas, okay? I am. A lot of y'all reached out to me about this, and again, I'm a little skeptical, and that is to put these fake dragonflies out there, so cause allegedly wasps are scared of dragonflies, and they see the dragonfly and they're not going, I'm not going to build no nest here, okay? I went to the old Amazon place and bought these, and there's, like anything else, 14 trillion fake dragonflies out there, and I just bought the cheapest one. And they got these little clips on it, and that clip just broke right there. And that may be the reason why they the cheapest one, because it just broke on us. Sure did. That didn't work, but that didn't last long, did it? It sure didn't. Oh my gracious. Anyways, I don't think I need any clips. We just gonna put these somewhere up in there, okay? Yeah. Allegedly, folks wear these on their hats and stuff to keep the mosquitoes away too. That's just hard for me to believe, honestly. But let me know. Have you ever used these and it worked? Or have you ever used these and it's just one of those internet trends that goes viral and it don't work? Let me know in the comments below, because I want to know. All right, let's get these dragonflies out there, okay? Now last year, that nest was right there. Let's get our dragonflies over here. Maybe this one won't break on me. Maybe. I say that lightly. I'll put you right here. How about that? We'll put one over here on this side and this corner too. Again, I am a little skeptical of these here dragonflies, but it can't hurt nothing, can it? Sure can't. I mean, if I'm gonna scare them, we want to scare them, you know? Let's put one right here. And this is the broken one. And I may just shove this one in somewhere. How about that? I'll get it in right there. All right, there we go. Got the fake dragonflies in here, so. All right, Hollywood. Check that off our list today too, okay? Yeah. Hey, just a heads up, don't let these new dragonflies I put out scare you at the farm stand.
Dragonflies?
Yeah.
I know you put the wasp out.
No, this is dragonflies. This is fake dragonflies.
Oh, fake. Okay.
Yeah, they're not gonna scare you. They're pretty and colorful.
Oh, okay.
People still, well, I say people. The rumor is that they'll keep wasp away.
Gotcha.
And you remember,
we've had a previous wasp
yes,
nest.
one stung Jamie. Remember?
That's right. Up at the stand. So that's where you put them.
I put them at the stand just to see what happens.
Well, I'll be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout.
All right. I won't let them get me.
Don't let them get you. Oh, Big Top. What you doing, brother? What you doing, brother? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I love you, brother. All right, we gotta go get the horses some hay. Me and Mama gotta go put some hay out for the horses. Since Maggie's been over there, she's a hay connoisseur. Right, Tip? She is. She loves the hay. You didn't forget how to drive your tractor while you was gone, did you?
No need to worry. First thing I did was got me a refresher course.
Hope I got my camera out quick enough, but we had some major league zooming going on over here. Look at here. It was, I saw honey too. There they are. Jesse, Honey, the goats. Honey's over there hee-hawing. Oh, goodness. I gotta watch behind me. I got the gate open because they're fixing to put hay in with the horses, and I don't want them getting out. Where'd the boys go? Where's Shaking Back? There they are. Did the other one come out yet? Oh, he's over yonder. He was over there. Are they done? Nope, here comes Honey. In the lead, Jesse right behind her. There it goes, Shake. Where's Bait? There he is. Y'all see Brooks going to get the hay. She's videoing him too. Are they done? Might be done. I can't believe Loretta's not out there with them. Oh, there goes. I don't know what's going on over there. But Jessie is full of it. Y'all see her kicking? Look at that little kick. Oh, goodness. Oh, me. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yo, come on.
Willie said he watched you last time. He knows he can do it.
Well, y'all, I had to just give y'all a side garden update. Look at this. Look at the pool, how those petunias are really starting to fill in. My mandevilla's getting bigger right there. I mean, it is just beautiful over here. And of course, right now, the showstopper are the American pillar roses. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 2 days ago is when I was supposed to spray these guys, and I hadn't had a chance because it's been raining. So if it holds off, oh gosh, look at the zipper and pruning back here too. If it holds off, I may can do it this evening. And I just couldn't help myself. I had to give y'all an update back here before we said goodbye in this video. And as always, we appreciate you. We do. Thank you for everything. Thank you for hanging out with me and Brooke today and all the animals. Appreciate your feedback, like the lovely family that sent us the email about the pig conditioner. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Catch you guys on the next one. Y'all have the best day ever, and y'all be good.
This is called Hill Farm. We have lots to share with you. We are called Hill Farm. Our animals love it too.